Welcome to Feasting on Agriculture. I'm Kristen Oaks-White, and today we're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at the Louisiana Farm Bureau State Office, where the Farm Bureau cooking team is whipping up a jambalaya for a good cause.
Feasting on Agriculture is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board, Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat, and by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council, beef, it's what's for dinner, and by the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board, think rice.
We're here at Louisiana Farm Bureau with Mr. Bobby Lofton, who's head of our cooking team. And Mr. Bobby, you've been doing this for a very long time, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And we're cooking jambalaya today. And I think this is your signature dish, right?
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Is this an old family recipe?
I just learned from different people, especially the Gonzalez folks down there. They big time in jambalayas, and it's a big bragging thing to do it, you know. And we learn from a little bit from each person, you know.
And I know I've been eating this meal for a long time because you cook at many Farm Bureau events. And
yes,
this one is pretty dadgum good. So you said you've got a few secrets to success. What makes this jambalaya so good?
I'm trying to think. It's just it's a natural thing. It comes automatic, like it'd be just something natural. I can't tell you exactly what secret it is. It's not a trade secret, let's put it that way.
You've been browning these onions for quite some time.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. That's a lot of it.
And so you said when the onions get kind of caramelized,
right,
that's what makes.
Oh yeah, that's your taste. A lot of your taste and your colors. You know, us folks like that bright color on that jambalaya. You know,
That's
we
right.
don't want a white jambalaya for sure.
And so today we've got a big helping of Louisiana rice.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a huge pot that you said you bought specifically to do these Farm Bureau events.
Yeah, I had got it. My grandma. It's in the heritage from my grandma, and I decided to remember her by buying a big jambalaya pot.
How much rice are we talking about?
35 pounds. 35 pounds.
Okay, and so this is going to feed about how many people?
Well, it's supposed to feed 150 people. Well, but you know, it's according to how many they sold today, or for Pat, you know, and all that. If they didn't sell a whole lot, we're gonna give them all they can eat.
We've been.
You know.
So at today's event, we're doing Pat's Coats for Kids.
Right.
We've been doing this for a long time at Farm Bureau.
A long time.
Can you tell me a little bit about the event? Who does it benefit?
I think Pat's been doing that for years, where he worked, and it helps all the unprivileged kids for coats when they need them.
Okay.
Right now, we don't think we need a coat right now.
But this time last week,
yeah,
we sure did.
But it helps the underprivileged kids to have supply coats for them.
Okay.
It's a
great
charity,
event.
good charity thing, real good charity thing. Yeah, you get rewarded later.
Come back
always.
Well, we mentioned you've been cooking for quite some time with Farm Bureau. You said about 20 years ago.
Yeah,
y'all started?
back in the middle 90s.
And so, why did y'all start cooking for the staff here and for different events?
Well, our last CEO, Win Jacobs, said we had to work on New Year's Eve that time, and he said, let's do something special for the people at Farm Bureau. So he said, let's start cooking and doing something. That's what got it started.
Okay.
We cooked hamburgers the first year and hot dogs, but after that we got into the jambalayas and the gumbos.
And so you've been doing this. You've been retired for about 10 years.
I'll be retired January 10 years.
And you're still coming back to do this.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Love coming back. Farm Bureau, 40 and a half years I worked for.
And so you're still, that's how much you love the company, is you're still coming back.
It's a very good company.
And so how long, once we put the rice in, and then you add?
You add your water first.
Add your water
first. Get your
first,
water back coming up, then you put your rice in it, and you get it back boiling. I'm telling my trade secrets now.
Well,
anyway.
We're trying to share this magic recipe.
You get your water boiling back, put your rice in it, and you keep stirring it till you start seeing the rice swell. Then you shut the fire down and put the lid on it and let it steam. Just like old-timey steam rice.
Okay. When we come back, the lid from that jambalaya is coming off, and Louisiana Farm Bureau members are going to get a taste of Louisiana rice and Louisiana beef. Stay with us. Now we're back for the second part of our meal, which is grilling some beef sausage.
Yep.
donated by Mr. Robert Duncan. And we're here with Matt Sergo, who is another member of our Farm Bureau cooking team. And Matt, you've been doing this for quite a while too.
Yep, about 5 years now.
Okay, so for now, we'll start with putting the beef on the grill.
Okay.
And so we've just got a griddle.
Yep. We got a griddle heated up here. What we'll do is go ahead and get some butter on top. Get that kind of greased up, and we'll start putting our sausage on. While that's melting,
Okay, just throw it on, right?
just throw it right on. You're not gonna hurt it. This is already pre-cooked sausage, so we're just kind of warming it through and getting some good color on it.
Okay.
And then we'll let it rest for a little bit before we cut it. Let all those juices redistribute.
So normally on Feasting on Agriculture, we'll bring you to a farm and then we'll cook a dish. But today we're bringing the farmer to the city because Robert Duncan here is here with R&R Duncan Cattle. You donated the beef sausage that we're using in today's plates for Pat's Coats for Kids.
That's right.
Why was it important to you to donate?
Anytime that we have the ability to give back to the community, especially something that Farm Bureau is helping with. Farm Bureau's helped us so much over the years, and we're so involved with them that when we have the opportunity, we like to give back when we can.
And so you're actually very involved in Farm Bureau. You're the chair of the Young Farmers and Ranchers Committee, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so when we talked about the beef sausage, tell me a little bit about how it's different.
So the biggest thing is just the beef sausage itself. It's a little drier normally. When done right, it's hard to tell the difference just other than a flavor. Most of the sausage you buy at the grocery stores is either going to be 100% pork or a blend. And so, a lot of people want to eat healthier, a little leaner, so they like the beef sausage for that aspect. And then it's just a different taste.
Grills are always going to have hot spots. Your burners are going to be running right here. So you kind of want to keep an eye on where, so see, that's
Okay,
burned
that
a little
one's-
bit
yeah.
different than, say, this one right here. So what we might do is we might just start flipping some of these.
Matt, this looks delicious. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. Thank you for giving back to Farm Bureau and to events like Pat's Coats for Kids. So we're going to get a taste of this a little bit later on. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Happy to be with Dwayne Hardy and the great folks at Louisiana Farm Bureau.
First off, I want to thank you for all the years that you have championed the kids in our community. Pat's Coats for Kids is obviously a very worthy cause, and this is just our part, the Farm Bureau employees that help and support that cause. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you. So it's a tradition, just like Pat's Coats for Kids is a tradition. So is Louisiana Farm Bureau and their jambalaya lunch to help us out. So it's thanks to them and thanks to you as well for supporting us.
Now I'd like to say a special thank you to Louisiana Farm Bureau's cooking team for welcoming us today and for always showing up for a good cause. They do so much in our community. If you want to learn more about Louisiana rice or Louisiana beef, we put links on our website at twilatv.org. Thanks for joining us for Feasting on Agriculture. We'll see you next time.
Feasting on Agriculture was brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board, Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat, and by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council, Beef, It's What's for Dinner, and by the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board. Think rice.